Mafia players here? Does anyone not know the rules of the game?
You should at least
Okay, sick, yeah.
That is so
We'll
weird.
go over
You're
it.
the only one. That's weird.
We'll go over it for Slumlord and Twitch
Very
chat.
brand for you.
Skill issue.
So, here's the deal. In Mafia, one group of you will be town. You're the normies. The other group of you will be Mafia. If you're Mafia, you're trying to kill as many of the other townspeople as possible. And you do that during nighttime. So, at night, Mafia gets to pick, we'll do 2 kill power to start the game, except for the first night. First night, you get 1 kill power. And then Mafia will have 2 kill power as long as there are 3 of them in the game. So, Mafia will pick 2 people to kill during nighttime. Once they go down to 2 Mafia, they'll pick 1 person to kill during nighttime. So you just point at that person, and we'll move on with night. Also during night, we have roles like the cop. The cop gets to point at someone to investigate whether they are town or Mafia. If they are town, I will give you a T. If they are Mafia, I will give you an M.
That looked cool.
Yeah. You
Can
like
you do that
that?
again? Just like, so that I can appreciate it. I missed it.
Did you say it was 2 Mafia or 3?
3 Mafia.
I don't know why you have 2 kill power.
Hey, Suze want to play one of those.
That should be 2.
Since they went to rally and we lost.
Yeah, we need
Yeah, Suze got me in here. Suze
No
was like,
shot. He
Suze-
baited me.
no, he's
No, he's gonna play.
No, he's got to play.
The door's closed, Josh.
I hate
It's too late.
I'm gonna lose it at him.
he might have. Does he know where it is? He might have gotten lost.
You gotta sort them out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, to be specific,
Suze.
black face cards are town rolls. Red face cards are Mafia. Okay?
Thanks.
That's good.
No, come through. Have you played Mafia before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, great.
Oh shit, he said that so confident.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
scary.
First vote out.
She already won controller
Okay.
too.
He did?
Stay with me now. The vigilante is the Ace of Spades! The vigilante has a gun with 1 bullet in it for the whole game. They get to pick someone, anyone, that they want to kill. I will give you a real 9mm pistol. That's what the vigilante is. All of those things happen during nighttime. So, Mafia kills, investigator checks, healer heals, and vigilante kills. I didn't explain the healer actually. So the healer gets to pick somebody to save for that round. And if Mafia tries to kill that person, they don't die.
Just so I'm sure, Queen's healer, Cop is king, Ace is vigilante now?
Correct, yeah.
Because Ace used to be Mafia.
Is there Jack?
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades is vigilante. Red face cards are Mafia.
Wait, Ken, is there Jack?
If you have a red jack, it's Mafia. Black jack is not a roll.
Okay.
Wait,
Can the healer save the same person each night or not?
The healer can only save the same person. They can't save the same person 2 nights in a row, but you can heal yourself.
Are we playing with double tapping on?
No.
Okay.
No double tapping. No killing yourself as Mafia or not killing people as Mafia. That's scum shit.
It's Chad. It's so Chad.
We've had some weird
I think it's Chad.
Any
Point
questions?
yourself as Mafia is
Is there like a
Chad.
legend for the? I don't want.
I'll go over it again
Okay, one
once
more
I
time.
hand out the cards.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions right now? Yeah.
What's the tossing pillow thing?
Oh, that's a good question.
Can you investigate someone every night? To see if they're town or Mafia?
We can just use the gun.
So,
Toss it
yeah,
everywhere.
we'll find something. Okay, let me get a count of how many people we have.
What's the winning ratio? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Only a Mafia.
What do we think? 3 or 4 Mafia?
So if it's red,
Start with 4.
Who usually wins?
Town, I feel like.
Start with 4.
Last time Tom
4
won?
Mafia?
4 would be really Mafia
Because
based.
if you start with
Think?
if you start with 3 though, then only one after one kill.
3 with 2 kill power, I think, is good.
Yeah.
3
Okay.
kill. It'd be 3. It's quite low.
Okay, pizza pillow is our top.
When do they get only 2?
Mikey, the only thing about having it go from like 2 kill power at 3 and only starting with 3 is that then you there's less mind games on whether or not you killed a Mafia. Because if you do kill a Mafia, they instantly go down to 1.
That's the point.
Yeah, but
Well,
you see
why
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
have three Mafia, 2 kill power, and then 2 Mafia, still 2 power, 2
2 kill power. and
That
then 1
seems
monster.
OP.
That's
Yeah.
Because that could last for the whole fucking
Trust
That's
me.
true, actually.
Every time I'm here, fucking town throws like harder than ever. It's I think 3 with 2 kill power is gonna work out. Let's try that out, and then from here on out, it's the first night.
Okay.
We can nerf it down.
So when it becomes 2 people, what is it 2 kill power?
One
So
more.
okay.
Just know that if they come after us on Reddit, they're coming after all of us.
So if one Mafia dies, it's 1 kill.
They come after you no matter what.
You might
Two Mafia.
I
That's one
am like,
Okay.
I can start all of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So fuck.
You just gotta
Count one
like
more time.
turn
Just, like,
around
spiral.
and like put it
I
behind
wanna
you.
go
and
to
just-
the last
yeah.
time. Good luck on them being able to
Being
spell
angry.
this.
He keeps saying that I had to be suspicious
Okay.
because I was angry.
I'm gonna hand out cards now.
Yeah. Once you finish handing them out, can you go over which one is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to look at them, just don't show them.
Yeah, look at them, but do not peek at other people's cards. Do not move your card in a way that will make it visible to other
Fortnite
people.
Battle Pass spider ones.
Is that serious? That's what they are. They're
There's
Fortnite Battle
an
Pass.
artist who I found on Instagram who makes a lot of things like this.
Well, you
Kind of
brought up
popularize
Fortnite,
them.
but it's
you can
not
buy a
Fortnite.
custom order from them like every
These?
6 months.
Yeah.
He
These
sometimes will open up
It's
slots.
the
I can look at it now.
level
Yeah.
100 Battle Pass.
It's gonna be
Fortnite.
great to play.
That's the
Okay.
first time. And then
Yeah, look at your card, memorize it, and hide it. Okay. So,
Shoes or the skin?
to review, red face cards are Mafia. The Black King is the investigator. The Black Queen is the healer. The Ace of Spades is the vigilante. And if you have a black number card, you are town. Vanilla town. Okay, let's do a quick roll check. So everyone heads down. We won't do any of the killing or any checks tonight. Just make sure we got this right. Okay, if you have a red face card, you are Mafia. Look at me, please. Okay, thank you, Mafia. If you had the Black King, you were the investigator. Look at me. Thank you, investigator. If you had the Black Queen, you're the healer. Heads up. Thank you, healer. And if you had the Ace of Spades, you're the vigilante. Heads up. Thank you, Vig. Okay, begin.
Mafia, look at me.
Can we do names? Just because there's a lot of people
Can we
here.
go around?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Nels.
I'm gonna forget.
Mouse.
You
Right.
said
it louder again?
I'm Nels, by the way. So if you refer to me here,
like NEL.
yeah, NELS.
Okay.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah.
Why did you start naming letters and you gave them and you said else? You were like N-E else?
I didn't even catch that. I noticed it too. Some people's brains.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No names, no names.
I'm Ralph. Nice to meet y'all.
Hi, Ralph.
Josh?
John Coe.
I don't know, do my Persephone.
Yeah, you got stunted on with John Coe there, yeah.
I got fucking stomach.
Yeah.
I'm
Snap. Motherfucker.
Dark Gen X or Justin, whatever's easier.
Toph.
Dark Justin.
Grant or Trey.
Deer. Miles.
Now I look like such a fucker for using
Yeah,
that
using the
tag.
tag was really weird.
My name is Eliza. There.
All right. So who's
So cool.
Mafia?
Wow.
Dang, good mind game.
Anyone want to take this from me, please?
Well, you can't handle that.
Let's
I just don't. I don't know what to say. There's nothing
Nine
to
one's
say.
tough. It feels like voice feels like a go next.
Right, like
Yeah.
night zero is just kind of like, or day zero is like whatever, right? We don't have any info, so like.
We go next?
Do we go next?
No, no.
We can hang out.
Well, does anyone, okay, so if you don't want to go next, then we don't go next.
Is
Like 5 minutes good?
Yeah, we can just like hang out.
Is there
Know
a
each other.
podcast?
Right now, I'll tell you.
We have nothing.
Anyone want to
That's
talk about
jack
their
shit.
feelings or
Can I see
something?
it?
All the time.
Marvelous.
Someone's gonna.
How do you? Wait, I don't.
Oh.
Are you serious, man?
Are you okay?
You found the
I was
Mafia.
gonna trade. I forgot to ask my question first. No. I was gonna say, Josh, how do you play Night 2 as town, personally?
I just
What do
think
you look
night
for?
one is just always in because it's just like we had to talk for ages about susness and then no one does anything. I hate night
Well,
one.
like not that's just.
Night two gets spicy though.
No, I was saying Night 2. What do you look for?
It depends what
I
happens.
mean day 2.
It's changed now.
I
The
forgot
words
to
in
ask
Night
my
2's
question
changed.
before I threw it at you. I'm sorry.
You should have been like, "Hey, I'm throwing a pillow at you, BT Dubs." Let you know.
So clearly Troy's Mafia and is like changing the meta by like trying
He's
to kill
weakening
Josh
us.
during the
Yeah.
daytime. Why did I grab this?
You did. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like I just
Anyone?
feel
Hey,
like,
any night one posters? Does anyone want anything to do with night one?
We're gonna
I'm
go
just
on a
like-
great start.
Tough.
Do not want subs.
Yeah, tough.
It's
I say
left,
you just
it's
start
left.
flinging. I'm gonna make Gary. We should talk for like 2-3 more minutes. And the reason I say that is, if I were Mafia, I would want to move things along and get to the night as quickly as possible. Josh.
Oh.
I understand.
Fling
Say
that shit, baby. Even if we don't talk about anything directly productive, like usually there's like one little thing that comes up later. So someone's like, "Hey, remember that thing that X or Y said in day one," and then it ends up being potentially a little bit relevant. So I'm give it like 2-3 more minutes. Kind of sometimes.
I just feel like it always ends up in just like D&M. There's just mad chats. You just say nothing of value to the game. The game doesn't move.
Yeah, there's like the games I have won as town. Every single time I notice who's doing a certain thing or not doing a certain thing, always one of them is Mafia. So just if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If not, just continue doing what you're doing because it's really obvious after a while.
Trey.
Can one of you?
One just fucking knows.
Can one of you move that
If
can
you know,
before
you
someone
know.
has an accident?
Can?
Yeah.
I was thinking that.
That's
Especially
all.
lefty.
That's all I gotta say.
Hey, can I get it?
Town.
Great product.
Games of Mafia just
No,
like
No, that's not good. No, I'll
Shinigami eyes. Mafia.
Shouldn't that be in a red cup anyway? That's
No.
No, it's all.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thank you to our sponsor.
Shout outs to Red Bull.
What a great segment.
I was just gonna say like let's get a little loose and into. I like this time because I like
get
to
into it.
Yeah, we get a little because like we can get a little. We can
Anybody?
Get, we can get.
Mafia should say they should go crazy.
Yeah, no, I just want. All I want is for everyone to get comfortable talking, so that we can all actually have a real conversation later, rather than people
Thanks,
like
guys.
kind of getting apprehensive about it later. So that's kind of what I want.
As a
This
fellow,
day.
as a fellow, who the fuck is that person? I like agree with the like. We just got a vibe.
Thanks.
Like you go. No, we're fellow. Who the fuck? Like,
Let's go for 2 more minutes.
like people are like, why does this stupid
That's what
girl
she
keep
said.
grabbing the pill? I don't like her. Like,
Nah, you're good. You're good.
yeah. No, I mean the Twitch chat.
Wait, hold on.
Dude, was that you or was that Sensei?
Hey, John Coe, do you want to say something?
Not really.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
classic.
Classic John
Boss.
Coe, dude.
Boss.
Whoa.
Why don't you want to say anything?
I don't know what to talk about.
There's so many different things that we've gone through as a group together, so many different topics, so many different people who have been targeted so far, and why is nothing the thing on your mind right now?
I want to do an attention check.
That was powerful.
What's his name?
Holy shit.
Right? No, next to Trey. He's not.
So we're not in a giveaway with you.
Yeah.
We're not using slumlord. He said Grant.
Good Christian.
He knows him by tag.
All right, Persephone.
Attention check, yeah.
I'm saying.
For real?
My friend Grant over there doesn't appreciate that.
Oh, wow.
1 minute.
Kind of feel left out to dry, bro.
Yeah, see?
I apologize. I don't forgive you, but
Learned a lot. You're not. That one's a good. I've learned a lot off that. Yeah.
Can I get it? Can I get it?
Just
Can I
lighter
get it?
hair to tread.
Hey, Snap, what's up?
Hey, so wanted to just mention, this is my first time playing Mafia. I played a lot of Among Us, where we have information. I feel like Mafia has almost no information. So I just wanna learn. I'm gonna learn from you guys. Yeah.
This is the stream of the game.
I mean, it's not good enough for day
Before we go
one.
to bed, I have one question because Ralph, Mikey asked you, have you ever played Mafia before? And you said it in the most badass way. You were like, yeah. Who do you usually play Mafia with? Or like, what's your Mafia experience? I'm just curious.
Okay. Yeah, it's a long time ago.
The story's changed.
You wouldn't know they're
Is
from
that a
Bad.
different? Was that a different
usually play
Smash
this.
school?
Yeah,
Ralph, do you prefer being town or Mafia?
I prefer being Mafia, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you having fun playing
Mafia's
right
fun.
now?
I'm gonna let Justin
Yeah.
talk, and
How
then
much
if there are
fun you
no
having right
motions,
now?
we're gonna go to bed.
You're good. Why do you prefer being Mafia?
I prefer being Mafia because, like, I don't know, I like. I just like it more. I don't.
Is there like any reason, anything you like about the role more? Anything that you do a little differently when you're playing?
It's a bit more intense, I'd say.
It's more intense.
It's more intense.
I like your answer. Thank you.
All right. Anyone have any motions?
Interesting.
Okay, then let's go to bed. Good night, sleepy time, everyone.
Murderer.
Heads down.
Trash man.
Okay, Mafia, look at me, please. We're killing one person tonight, remember? So please point to the person you'd like to kill. Thank you, Mafia. Investigator, please point to the person you'd like to investigate. Remember, I'll do T for town, M for Mafia. Thank you, Investigator. Healer, please point to the person you'd like to heal tonight. Thank you, Healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot? Okay, thank you, Vig. All right, Snap, you died.
GG's.
Poor Snap, not gonna get to learn a lot.
Anyone want pillow?
Wow, that's safe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a brutal kill.
That's brutal.
First time playing.
He said it was new, he just got him out of here. I mean, at least you can watch. It's not like
I hate the ad. I don't like the ad.
Ultra scrumptious. That's funny.
That was my number
that's
one most hated thing ever. When we had Summit in the house, I would die first. I fucking hated it.
Only thing I can really say from what I noticed first night, I go around, I look to see who's fidgeting, who's chilling, because I like to see if anyone looks nervous. You're swaying your feet. You can't stop moving your foot. You're shaking your legs, but I don't know if that necessarily.
You know why?
I'd like to see if anyone's fidgeting. Who wants?
Do Mafia have 2 kill power on this night? Or just
One.
always
Yeah,
one?
from all
Okay.
Assuming they have 3 people, well, only
So
one person
did they?
died.
Did they?
Yeah,
Did
most
they? It was
times.
not-
So they will have 2 kill
So if we
power.
pink a member tonight, only one
someone
person
was
will
saying
die in the next
guaranteed.
ones?
Sorry?
Someone was saying guaranteed.
Well,
Yeah.
No, there's one kill power in the first
you
one.
have to
first,
you have
okay,
to nominate.
yeah.
That was my
They
Yeah,
have to,
unless
so.
Yeah.
Mafia is voted and killed tonight.
Right.
And then they
that
will
makes
be
sense.
2 kill power.
Okay. Alright, how we doing?
Well, that was a terrible kill. My bad. I'm sorry.
Does anyone have a read on who would be the sick and twisted individual to kill the new player round 1?
That's a John Coe moment.
4 hands were raised.
Calling it a good moment.
I think it would be a new player.
A new player.
Yeah.
Why?
But again, if there's 3 Mafia, then.
Why do you think
Only
it's
one
a new
person
player?
can make
Well, because I think
I
you've been around for
agree.
long
Just like
enough,
if you-
I
you
agree.
know how high value some
Yeah.
of the, especially like Mango, Hungry Boxing, some of those players are when it comes to like kind of leading the town. If you've played these games before, and you might not even know that it's like that great of like how important it is.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Let's go in order, I guess.
To add on to what Toph said too, is I feel like if you're Mafia and there's somebody who comes out and says, I don't really know how to play, if you are town, then so many times they're going to waste a kill on voting that person out no matter what, because it gets to the point it's like, well, are you Mafia and you don't know how to play?
Oh,
or
that's
are you
the
just
worst feeling too.
like a useless town? So it's like kind of there's no point not to like just let town kill them at some point. Who was next?
I think
You were going to say
I do encourage to be some kind of voting out at this point, just because like if you happen to kill a Mafia, 1 kill power, amazing for town. And if you just vote out a useless town member, that'd be great. And what I'd like to hear thoughts for, since adding on to Toph's thought about like, oh, maybe a new player would vote out a new player, I wanted to hear Professor Pro's thought.
I'm not a new player. I mean, most people know me here. Like, I agree with that sentiment. I think it's someone new that voted. I don't think any of the established players would vote out someone new. I think it's gonna be someone who's new, and I don't view myself as a new player, but I do agree with that sentiment that it is someone that is more new to the scene.
Well, but I think it's more like new, like first time playing Mafia in this center.
Yeah, so.
Okay. I mean, in that sense, I'm new, but I'm not new to the game.
I also want to hear from
I'm not
Mango
sure.
before we go
You
to
said
next
I'm
time.
okay.
Mango.
I'm not new to the game. I played it. We play all the time in the
Yeah,
UK,
yeah.
and so.
I just have my reads, the gathering data. I am.
Are you a humble gatherer? Is that what
I am
you're
a
doing?
humble town gatherer.
He's
here-
foraging right now.
I'm here to gather for the town.
That's fair.
He has like 2 styles. Like, is it this one or he's like the fucking pressure? Like,
Yeah,
one or the other.
I have 2 reads. I don't know if I want to say them yet, but if we have nothing else to talk about, I'll share it.
Yeah, let it rip.
I don't want to waste time.
Wait.
Hold on to them if you want.
You're right pretty often. Wait, let them incriminate more.
Before I say it, okay.
Yeah,
So I'll
I
wait.
think you should let it cook.
I'll let it cook.
Let it cook.
Yeah, let it cook.
You can pick, but I want to hear something of one of the Canadians on the couch. Because I don't think we've heard
Canadians on the couch.
I think they share one.
What do you want to go first?
Alberta,
Canadian couch is a great
Columbia.
Little bit of
I just think it's like a podcast.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
thoughts
it's
on the
great.
new sentiment
That's an
is
ABC
like
special.
the only person who is new that comes to mind, like Grant he needed the rules explained and stuff, so he is the only new person. Everybody else has played Mafia here at least a couple times, or says they've played Mafia a bunch elsewhere. So off of that sentiment, which did make sense, that's the only thoughts I have.
It just feels a little half baked.
Yeah.
Like I get, like I know the whole night one thing. It's like you don't want to shoot anybody or whatever, but to your point about they would just eject it if they knew what they were doing, and probably be a newer player that wants to do that. So I mean, same sentiment roughly. I don't know.
I think that the reason why the whole newer player thing, like, it kind of prevails is probably because I think if you're an experienced player at Mafia, I think you probably want to keep newer players longer because they don't know what the hell they're doing. So it's like harder for them to find people to incriminate.
Let's go for 2 more minutes.
I also want to bring up that the medic did save someone, and that is valuable.
Put that one in the next presentation.
They cracked the code.
Why John Code fumbled the bag?
A+.
Pulling me out here.
Yeah.
So I realize this is literally leaning into the so you're going to say that you're suspicious, but I think this is my second game of Mafia. My first game, Hungry Box killed me night one to steal my chair. I'm still a little mad about that, but
Certified blind moment.
Hungry Box and chairs.
I am new, but I'm not a dummy.
You're not like a murderous new player that
I'm not
discussing about right now. No offense, Canadian couch.
Yeah, no, I mean, when you think Canadians, you think murderous and evil.
That's
true. Very well known.
Really mean people.
Look up Saskatoon Moonlight Tours if you want to see more. They go hard.
Look up Larry and Tyson.
But yeah.
Get off that beat. Oh, sorry.
It's huge if it stays on there, It's sensation through the night.
But I agree with the analysis that it was probably would be a new player move to not.
How much time we got?
Not take out one of these. I would take out one of these two.
Yeah, that's true.
Free Mafia, guys.
Can I say something on that?
Yeah, go.
Cody.
Yeah.
So, okay, this might be completely ridiculous, but at least we are doing something in front of Twitch chat. I don't think it's great to just vote them out immediately every single time. So I don't necessarily think that might be just a new player. I think if someone's going to get voted out first every single time, you're not just going to instantly vote them out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fair.
Are we actually voting? Does everyone? Are we actually going to vote out tonight? I'm not entirely convinced that we actually should vote out tonight.
Do you have any suspicions?
We're definitely voting out next round. 100%.
Yeah.
But this one is the only one that I'm debating.
That makes sense.
I'm not sure we should. We only have 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Let's hear from Grant. And then we'll go to bed.
But they get 2 kills tonight, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be
We gotta
beneficial
kill.
to try to roll the
Tonight?
dice and
We
get
gotta
some
shoot the J. We gotta shoot the J.
We can right now if we nominate the odds of it being wrong are like they're.
I mean,
high,
it's
also the risk is low too. Like if we lose one person, it's like.
It's also just worth putting up someone on track.
Want to get rid of
She's math, I'm pretty sure. How many kills did we start with?
I think we should.
16.
16 to 15.
I think once there's 1 kill power, then we can be a little more careful. But once there's 2
does anyone have any motions?
2 out of 15.
I want to. I'm sorry, Grant. I motion to kill Grant.
But you also have 20% chance of killing.
I'll second it. So I want to hear.
I want to do it.
I just want to hear something.
Wait, we're motioning to kill Grant.
If we all agree that it was someone new and Grant's the newest one here, then
it's gotta be.
I
want to hear. I just want to hear the defense.
Do we have a second?
I want to hear the defense.
Okay, yeah, Grant, you get to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, how long do I have?
30?
Just 30 seconds, something like that.
30 minutes.
I'm town. I don't know what else to say. I'm new. I mean, I feel like my lack of contribution may be what has made me suspicious, but really I'm just kind of trying to feel out how the game works as a whole. So I don't think that if I wasn't participating, it was something because I'm trying to hide whatever role I might be. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't lead people astray because I wanted to kill Kadorn, but I didn't want to say that right away because I don't want to be oh, he's super gun heavy, trigger heavy.
I actually have something.
We go straight from Grant to votes.
Oh
yeah. His defense. His defense. You can't.
Heads down. Hands up if you'd like to vote for Grant.
No.
Okay, heads up. It is just Joshua Lyris.
That's kind of
That's a little
badass.
suspicious.
I will give you
I thought we were
30
doing
more seconds to come up with another
say
motion.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we
say
need to
something
do the
real
one
quick.
more motion. Before.
So okay, my big
You're fine.
my
Oh, yeah, you're alive.
my
Takes
big
half.
my big issue with the idea of like voting out somebody like Grant or the new player. There's really only 2 new players here, and I don't think that like. There's definitely one person who knows how to play a little bit more, and I don't see him trying to direct who to kill right off the bat on like the first night. So it was directed by somebody else, I feel. It doesn't really make sense to me that like there's one person who's better mixed in with them guaranteed, and I think that the strategy was to make us get stuck on this idea for so long. And we really are.
We need a
focus-
second. We need
So
a
then it
second.
shows
motion.
like
I feel like we need to focus on who's directing conversations and where they're directing them to.
Yeah.
I thought
You genuinely thought?
Let's
No, I thought
let's
we were
let
doing
Josh
it.
talk,
Josh.
and then if we don't have a motion, we're gonna go to
I
bed.
remembered this time.
You thought his defense was bad?
No, I just thought like it was literally just like Mang said, just shoot the J. Like someone has to go out, and unfortunately,
respect it.
it was just like
Okay.
literally just a sacrificial lamb at that point. If it were, we were going for the new player strat, but I do think you're right about like it being orchestrated. And if it's being orchestrated,
We're being double
who brought it
Real,
up?
real quick, who's the
Who
first?
brought
Who's
it
the person
up?
that brought up the new person strat?
Who brought it up?
Me. And I think it makes a lot of sense.
I can't throw it to my
But
left.
tough, you know it's 3 people on Mafia, right?
I know it's 3 people in Mafia, and I even said that, right? Like, there's definitely, it's not going to be 3 of the exact same carbon copy, right, of type of individual, but it could be, like, the way it often works, right?
Yeah.
Fucking one guy's like, I don't know, let's kill that guy. And then the top player, or whatever you want to call it, whoever the spread is.
don't agree with the
You know, it's like,
thing.
sure, it's night one, you
also
just
just
want to
don't
get a
agree
kill
with
out there. And then, of course, there is the case that it's like, you got snapped, he's going to be acquired.
We need to do one more vote before the
Yeah,
round
we have
ends.
a motion.
We need to do
this
one
is
more.
The last word.
Okay, I just want to say one thing, is that I asked at the beginning of the round, like, what people thought of things, and Toph responded. And I think that has led this entire round into targeting new players. And I fear that if we go by this route, we are going to spend the next round targeting Toph because of what was just said. And I don't want that to happen unless there is more else.
We have a motion. We have a motion.
I motion. I realize that like you just talked a bunch, so it's like gonna maybe kind of disprove what I'm about to say. But I'm motioning Justin because I feel like having watched Summit Mafia games before.
Do we have another
when
motion?
you are town,
I'll second it.
when you are town, you are usually more active in like kind of directing the conversational flow, like putting ideas out there at least. And you've been very, very quiet, which I feel like is to me suspicious having from my own experience. And if you want to like add on,
I almost feel the
Wait.
opposite. The way that I feel like he's been taking charge a lot in the very
Yeah,
beginning,
I agree.
and that's kind of where.
Sorry, I don't think you're allowed to talk. I think he just goes instant.
I agree, but I agree.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's
Sorry,
just-
it's
you're right.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mikey shrugs.
Yeah, what's your defense?
My defense is, if you think I'm suspicious for what you just said, then I think that's reasonable. Because I think that I have actually been taking charge and leading discussions. Like I asked, who thought what at the beginning of the round? I asked who would be the sadistic, bloodthirsty killer who killed a new player at the beginning of the round. I directed it to the couch. But I don't think that the logic of I have been quiet is sound, because I have
he
not
hasn't
been
been
quiet at all.
quiet.
Yeah.
That's my defense.
That was my logic.
What?
Yeah.
All right, heads down. Heads down. Please raise your hand if you'd like to vote to kill Dark Gen X. Okay, let's put those heads up. It was Liza, Trey, Grant, and Rachel. So, that is not
You
enough.
voted
We are
as well,
going to bed now.
You voted yes.
Wait, Rachel, you
Mango.
voted.
Oh, Mango voted yes. Okay.
You just want to also kill Justin.
That's 3 votes.
Heads down. Mafia. Look at me. Please point to the people you'd like to kill tonight. Thank you, Mafia. Investigator. Who would you like to investigate? T for town, M for Mafia. Thank you, Investigator. Healer. Who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. Okay, good morning. Deer and Trey are dead.
Damn.
Okay, so we can get to them in a second. I'm curious, I just want to hear from Josh real fast because you said you wanted to shoot the shot and we voted someone, you're the only one. And then we voted another person after you said you wanted to shoot the shot and you didn't vote for them, so I just want to hear why.
The defense is pretty good. He has been talking a lot. That's why I was doing it.
But the first defense was also like pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you said you
saying
wanted to take
no,
a shot.
not that defense. I'm saying Justin's defense was pretty good. The first one was just like we're just going to shoot the shot or whatever. I think the case wasn't good enough for that one. That one was straight up just let's just fact something out of the way, shoot and kill. That's what I thought at least.
Okay.
Who was the second person voted out?
I also yeah, you go first.
It was
Deer and Trey.
Deer and Trey.
Yeah, so these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if the whole rationale was to just like try to take a risk on
Yeah,
someone,
that's
why
not
wouldn't you
confused.
just take a risk twice?
Because I didn't think the reasoning was very good. I feel like Justin was playing.
But the
like-
reasoning shouldn't matter, right?
I
If
felt
it's
like
like
you
I'm
shot.
saying, yeah, but I feel like he's playing how like he usually plays his town, so it's like
Contributing.
there wasn't like any major difference. At least to me, I didn't see any major difference.
Yeah, but the whole point is that you just
It's,
want to
it's a little suspicious, but I just want to make sure that I understand
Yeah,
what you're
sure.
saying. So you're saying that, if I understand, you're saying that for him, it was just like, I don't know this guy, get him out of here. For him, it's like, I have context on this guy. He's playing pretty consistently, so I don't want to vote him if I'm going to vote someone.
He's just doing exactly what he does when he plays town, in my eyes at least.
Okay. Still a little
Unfortunately for
suspicious,
Ben,
but
it's just-
okay.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use the phone? Two things. I kind of want to note that like the two people like Mafia killed, or like I mean, Justin is like still alive, but like and disagreed with me. Like you, yeah, that's fine. But like they were the two people that were like Trey was like, I'm gonna vote for Justin because I like the opposite reason, and I think Deer also was like, no, Justin's been talking plenty, and now they're both dead. I would also like to point out that like before motioning, I was like talking to Josh, and I was like, yeah, I don't feel like Justin's been talking that much. And he's like, yeah, I think you're right. And then is instantly, I know Justin's been talking plenty. Justin's been talking plenty. That just seems sus. I'm not saying like obviously Mafia. I'm just saying that like makes me feel
You're
sus.
saying Josh
that, like,
flip-flopped.
He flip flopped. Yeah, he pulled the Hillary Clinton, and we don't stand.
I don't understand that. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, diced up culturally.
I'm sorry. I'm using American political
Come on,
references
did
on
that happen?
Australian.
I
That's
did
rude.
switch,
They
but I
had that
wanted to see
conversation.
who'd go for it, to be honest. Is the main reason I
It happened
switched. I didn't
literally in
second it.
between.
I
Did that conversation happen?
I cannot verify that.
No, it happened. I'll verify.
We need an attention check on this guy.
John,
No, not at all.
Like, you're
I'll
literally
verify.
Yeah, but like I was focusing on
did that
other
on
things.
purpose.
Hey, yo.
is he
Hey, yo.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
I,
After John, then.
No, let him cook.
The reason why I didn't see that was because I was paying attention to other factors. In particular, I was looking at this side of the room, and what usually happens in Mafia is that like these three high-profile players have not been killed off yet.
Yeah.
And that automatically makes it suspicious that one of them are Mafia.
Yeah, low kick.
Oh,
I had to say it.
I'm sure one of them
That's
at
fair.
least is Mafia.
Yeah.
100%.
Question for Mango. Why did you raise your hand?
I thought your defense was good. I just wanted to kill. I hate not killing. I feel like we haven't killed.
But you didn't vote for the first
Yeah,
guy.
you didn't vote for
One
the first one.
first one, yeah.
That's why I changed my mind on the
true.
second guy.
Okay.
But
And also, I thought both defenses were good. You just happened to go second, and I just wanted blood. But I think you're coming.
You knew for the first guy there'd be another shot, and you knew that for the
Yeah.
second one. Yeah.
Well, I realized
We
I
did
kind of
barely-
went kind of against my word on shooting the
We-
J, and only Josh stuck with it.
We only barely scraped, by the way, on the second shot. I don't think that the defense is. I did go for the first one. I do think shooting first initially is good, but I didn't think we'd get to a second shot. That kind of came out. Frank kind of had to know. I thought we were gonna go the next night. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Why didn't every? Oh, never mind.
And then where am I?
2 minutes. Well, this is shooting round. By
Me and
the way.
Susan have
All right,
been
we've been beefing. Pass me. I want
We've
to
been
talk.
beefing secretly.
I want to talk. I want to ask.
Beefing secretly.
There's a secret beef going on.
We've been sharing some looks across the floor.
The dance floor's spicy right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to, because I mean, if Mafia's a group of three, they all know who each other are.
Right.
You two are the only two that have actually like collaborated to do anything. I don't. If I'm gonna pick anybody or cast any aspersions, it's got to be either Josh, who people have been a bit suspicious on his flip floppity, or one of these two, or both of these two, because they're the only
Who's
two
the
that have been
second
defending each
besides?
other. Pardon?
Who's
You
the
both,
second?
you tough.
He's saying us.
After Grant said something.
And the fact that like, I don't know, you were immediately there to just be like Toph can, you know, fight his own battles. I don't know. I'm just saying in that spot, I'm like, all I'm saying here is that if I'm picking between like Josh or these two in this case, I'm going to go with these two just on the basis that it's like you wouldn't really need to defend him in that context if nothing suspicious
That's my
had been
teammate.
said.
That's my presentation partner.
That is my presentation partner right there. I'm just trying to hone in on like, because like, yeah, you can find one person. Like at the start, everybody was like, hey, it's a new player for sure that killed the one person. They made that decision alone. But it's got to be obviously a group of 3 people.
Just quickly, we haven't heard from Ralph.
Oh yeah, Ralph.
Or I don't think we've heard from. We heard from Cody. I don't think we've heard from Juan either.
Why haven't you said much when you said that you saw experience?
Sorry, my memory's bad. Like,
He's played a long time.
We're the ones that
To be
voted for
fair.
Justin.
Sorry?
We're the ones that voted for Justin.
Mango and like
Mango, Trey,
Okay. I voted for
and Grant. And there's someone else, but I can't recall.
It's just a weird.
Ralph, why haven't you said much when you said your experience in this game?
He did. He played a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago. Okay, my
Long time
bad.
ago, but
My bad.
I am a quiet person, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's really just it.
Let's go Mango and then Cody. Mango had his hand up before.
Mango.
I want to hear
Let's
about
go.
Thoughts on the game?
All right.
You said we had beef, and then you didn't talk about it.
Oh, between you and me, looking at each
Yeah.
other.
You did a whole thing, and I thought you were gonna go, and
Oh no,
I didn't like that.
because you looked at me and you're making me
Squash it?
laugh. That's all.
no, because who did I get with this? I forgot who. This same interaction happened where I looked at you 3 times, and you just looked away. And then I think by the 4th time you realized it was funny, and then you looked at me and smiled.
No, I promise. Because each time I looked and I was like, he's side eyeing me so hard right now.
He's got me with this in the past.
Yeah, no, it's
it's
just it could be total bullshit.
Should we
I
take
also
eye
don't like that I
contact?
said we were beefing and he didn't talk about it because he.
If you've ever been looked at by Mango, it's
Little
kind of
sidestep.
He sidestepped it.
I want to say, Mango was not looking at me like we're looking at each other right now. Mango's looking at me like,
He does that. That's how Mango looks at it.
of course I'm going to laugh at that.
Getting a little.
I'm a little shy. I don't
Cody,
know.
do you still want to talk?
Well, did he laugh at it the first time?
I did. I literally did. I literally did.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, Juan's going after me.
Okay, that makes
We're
sense.
beefing.
Yeah, we'll do Cody 1, and then if there's no motion, we go to bed.
Sure.
Okay.
There has to be a
So,
motion.
just by strict
You're
math,
right, bro.
probably want to kill someone tonight. Reason being, you're at
Yeah,
13. Don't kill someone at 11 the next night, and if you miss on the next day, you're at 10. It's going to be 8. It's going to be 5 or 3. That's not good whatsoever.
Yeah.
So you said you had 2 suspicions earlier. I want to know what those are.
I was gonna say both those things actually. It's gonna snowball pretty hard. So
Yeah.
again, every night that we don't kill, it's riskier to kill onwards. So if there is a suspect like yours, go for it.
You could be total bullshit, but that's what I'm at. You, I'm a little sus of because what'd you say after we killed the new person? You were like, yeah, I don't know, that's not cool. You like to try to play sympathy card for him.
I mean, I've
Which
given
I didn't like.
rationale like every time, where it's like you don't want to kill the high-profile players first every time because it's ridiculous and it's just shitty.
So Twitch
experience.
shows?
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
given
but I also
reason
don't like
to
that
get
we're
it.
here. I think someone's got to go.
Can I motion to kill Hbox? Because I think a low-key Juan is dangerous.
He's been pretty low key.
I think
so
low-key. I think you've been uniquely quiet this game.
I understand.
Yeah.
Wait, look, I think
I
I watch the
read on what's
streams, I
going
see
on.
the
Yeah.
screams, you know?
I haven't read on what's going on.
I think
I'm worried about
I don't think you can.
There wasn't
No,
a
is there a
You can't
second?
read.
I don't know if there's a second. But
Is anyone seconding?
I second.
Okay.
Okay, then what's your advance?
Okay. You're killing me because I'm being low key.
Yes.
I don't think I was being like fully quiet. I think I was chiming in when I had to. I also wanted to say on the topic 2 things. One, when you call out Justin on that, I thought that was like a really just not accurate read at all. I thought he was actually talking probably the most out of anyone here, especially he started that question in the first place. And when you wanted to say Spear of the Night, that was sus too, and also you were the only one to vote for one person too. To me, that's like targeted Mafia on the key. So if you're gonna kill me, go for it, but I'm pretty sure that read is correct, one of those 2.
Wait, who are you speaking to?
Wait,
Yeah,
just
say
say
it.
Josh.
For second and Josh, but my 2 reads, yeah. But also,
This is defense. You can't.
One defense.
yeah. Also, I've never played with you the first time.
Hello.
Like, hi. So I get that you've watched the games and you're saying that's uncharacteristic. But for someone being in the game versus perceiving the game, I think it's a little different to actually call me quiet.
Never been on the stage.
Okay, let's vote.
Sorry, first time on the big stage.
Heads
The lights are
down.
bright, you know?
Raise your hand if you'd like to kill Hungry Box. All right, heads up. That is a majority. So Hbox is dead, and we will go to bed.
Wait, who didn't vote?
I didn't vote.
Oh yeah, sorry. Keep those hands up.
These 3 didn't vote?
Wait, I swear,
Wait,
you
I
didn't
voted.
vote.
No, I did.
Okay. Who did?
I thought I had to put my hand
did
down
not
before I
vote?
voted.
Josh and Ralph.
So Josh, the only one. Did you vote?
Ralph did not vote.
Yeah,
Josh,
Josh, Ralph.
everyone
So
else.
Josh and Ralph.
Ralph
Josh
was
and
the
Ralph.
ones
the
who
ones
voted.
that- Okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay, nighttime. Mafia, look at me. Please point to the people you'd like to kill. Mafia. Investigator, look at me. Please point to the person you'd like to investigate tonight. Thank you, investigator. Healer, look at me. Please point to the person you'd like to heal. Thank you, healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot tonight? Thank you, Vigilante. Good morning. It is a NorCal bloodbath. Ralph and Toph are dead. Hello?
So there's still 3.
When are we gonna start revealing roles?
Yeah,
I think if you're a cop and you got a check or two, I think at this point, I don't know the numbers, and I don't feel like doing them, but
Yeah,
it might be
yeah.
time.
I think it's getting near the. It's getting because 2 people died. So unless Vigi wants to come forward and say they shot.
I was gonna say, if Vigi
shot.
shot one of the people, they need to claim that. Right?
Yeah, you need to say that now.
Shot Toph right in his fucking head.
Well, you did.
Wait,
For sure.
that means
for
we
sure.
could have got a Mafia then.
That means
I
either
shot
we
Toph.
Mafia or we got Mafia.
I'm Vigi. I'm Vigi
for
and I
sure.
shot Toph.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're
Yes.
One or the other.
No, he's either lying in
Mafia
or he actually got.
I think he's Vigi. I think he's
But like, well, we don't know if got
We'll know
someone, right?
tomorrow.
You will know tomorrow.
He's on the hot seat.
Oh, okay.
now
You're
you're
on the hot
right.
seat.
Yeah, you're good.
I think we should take Sensei out of the picture for now.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
just so
Ignore him.
We have pretty much a guaranteed way to get
No.
someone
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Doesn't
I just
matter
want to
what
hear
source
why
it
you
is.
shot Toph. Why did you shoot Toph?
I don't
He
care
was
too
so
much.
not trustworthy. I talked to Toph. That was more of a gut read, and just with how I'm not totally sure on Justin at this point, but just with the way Toph was just acting, and just there wasn't like a sincere desire for Town to win at all. The way he was talking.
This is a waste of time.
This is nonsense. Yeah,
I don't. No, I'm saying. I'm
not trying to
okay
muddy
with
the
saying
water.
Vigi
I'm
and
just telling you
move
why I
on.
did it.
Like,
I do want to say something because I didn't vote.
Why didn't you two vote?
Yeah,
For
I
his
want to
vote?
go.
I don't know.
It's only Josh.
So Ralph tried to vote.
Yeah, Ralph.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Ralph and I
Okay,
were
my
talking
bad.
a little bit during the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
say much to most of it. I didn't think it was Juan because he has every right to be sus to me, to be honest. I've been like, I did the thing with Persephone, which I'm like, yeah, fair enough, that's going to be a little bit sus. So I don't think him like saying it's going to be me was like a bad throw off or anything like that. I thought he was Town.
You gonna say something, Kador?
Sorry, I thought you were doing something.
No,
I'm
it's
not
Town,
gonna
it's Town.
point out sus to anyone. I just do want to point out who I think is Town, and I think Grant is Town because
Nice.
just just given his vibes and how much he's been contributing as like a new player, as he claims, like I think has been like pretty aligned as like a for sure Town.
That's fair. New player, you're not likely to be contributing
So
much.
what's
Yeah,
your
that's fair.
opinion on fellow new player?
I think the vibes are good because I think you've been actively contributing. You're trying to find
Okay, Spark.
and you're trying to find who's sus and whatnot. So like, I think you're also good vibes as well.
Good, Mango.
I won't go in front of Mango.
I think it's time for Josh Man to go. Or I feel like we waste a little bit of time every time. I think you voted wrong every time. Everything we voted for is
I have been on
the
pretty
other
bad
side.
dice roll, to be honest.
And
Wait,
you voted wrong on everything.
I didn't vote for. It was you, right?
Like at this point,
How is that
like,
the one
I'm
that's-
100% convinced.
I'll admit the first one, the last one, were
If
wrong
you're like
vote.
3 for 4 or something.
I've been sus on you since round one.
I think we either kill Josh because we wasted a lot of time on him, and we've been sus for like 3 days,
Yeah.
and
It's just been 3
the
long
little things
days.
are piling up. And at this point, I think you got to go because you're wasting time. I also think if Cop's alive and you can start clearing people,
Yeah.
I think the numbers are there because now we can confirm you're probably vigilante. That's probably where you were
By
looking,
math,
not looking at me.
By math, if Cop has any reveals, I think it's really going to come out right now.
Because right now we have one town.
Yeah.
You're
I
sus
think
right
Cop's-
now.
I think the cop is dead.
And
Give me the fucking killer.
You'll be silly to not come out.
Town.
Nice.
Saying the dead.
Nice. Okay.
I checked Ralph, and that's what I was talking about.
Has it been 3 days?
Josh.
You fucking give me the fucking pillar.
No one's gonna count. No one's gonna count.
Crazy checked Ralph.
Wait.
Yeah,
2 minutes.
Who'd you check?
Wait, so that was
check?
I checked Ralph.
That was a cop claim. Okay, you were.
Yeah,
That's why you're sus.
So you're saying you're
that adds up.
Wait.
That makes sense.
Do we have the medic alive? Because right now the medic could just.
Please don't make the medic reveal.
No, the medic hasn't saved.
You don't want to. You do not want to.
Don't make the medic
Okay,
reveal.
wait, real quick.
No,
if
I'm
you're
saying
cop, did you ever check one or no?
No, I never checked.
Okay.
one.
Who'd you check?
Who did you check?
Wait, you're saying you're cop.
Town.
Well,
Sorry.
You're saying you're cop.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm cop.
Okay.
Town.
You gotta tell.
You said their town?
Town.
Why'd you check Ralph?
Why did I check Ralph? Because I was like giving him a lot of info at the start, and that's why I was like, when Juan pointed out me and Ralph didn't vote as well, I'm like, I don't think it's Juan.
Why'd you?
Well, like, nobody's checking Ralph.
You
Wait,
checked
what?
the dead
I
guy,
haven't gotten to
and then you
These
said
two were like,
the
I
vigilante.
checked Ralph, night 2.
I think those checks are bad. I can't tell.
I
don't like those checks.
The only one I like is
first
the
off,
Tuesday
I
check
think
because
like
of you
I
and
think
him.
like this
I
is
don't
literally
like the
the
other
worst
checks
cop
either.
game I've ever seen.
I literally went for the weaker players, like he was saying, in the new players, because of the Tove call.
Okay.
I wanted to clear it out.
Also,
I only like
I
the
think like
Tuesday
I
check,
like
I'll
I
be
think
real.
either
I mean,
you're
if two people die, we know
Sunsei
Sunsei was lying.
Uh,
So
sorry,
we
a
just
lot of
get
people-
Sunsei out. immediately.
Also, no.
So
Can I like you? Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you
I
say?
think you either like misplayed your corporal or your mafia. Like that's just like my
That's
like
pretty
that's
fair.
my gut.
I pretty much never roll cop. It's
For the also like right before he voted for like Juan, he kind of did the like, and you did a bad read on Justin and was clearly wrong, and he just kind of said the same thing.
I
over
think
again.
he's valid to think that.
I think what
He can think
I
whatever he
have
wants.
still
I'm just looking at it.
Juan is
I see the
Juan was
ghost.
valid. Juan is dead, but Juan was valid.
1 minute.
Fair.
Can I,
I'm trying to get to my
We've been
point.
talking for so long. Let's give it to Grant.
Yeah, no, everyone keeps interrupting me.
Yeah, just finish.
Like,
Go for it.
I think like Hungry Box was doing like either like he's town and was doing the Moki move. He was like yeah, or like that was just like a weird mafia deflection thing right before he died because he knew he was gonna die. And then Mafia killed Ralph, the only person that didn't vote for him, besides this person who then immediately claimed cop. Like I'm just like,
Let's go Grant first.
Justin had his like hand
Justin,
waved.
Grant, Prof, Knight.
Alright, the thing I was gonna say two things were I was gonna ask you what order you picked the people and why for checking them, and the second thing I was gonna say is that I heard Grant say after you did the checks that, and I quote, we need to kill him.
Yeah, I did.
After I
Okay.
did the checks.
Also,
No, after you revealed like a couple of minutes, like a minute ago. But so
Okay, I want to hear what Grant has to say.
Order of the checks.
Sure. Oh, so Grant, night 2, night 3.
Why?
Well, night 1 because we kind of deflected away from him, and I was like, this would be such a bad. I hate my biggest pet peeve in games like this is the guy who goes like, I'm not saying you did this. He goes like, oh, I don't really know how to play, you know, like I guess kill me. Like I fucking hate that. It's happened so much where they just win through that mafia strat. I checked Sunsei because. Yeah, to be honest,
we're wasting a bit of time though, just talking about your reason. I don't think.
And
It's,
then
who are you gonna vote? Who are you gonna check next round?
Wait, what was the? Why did you check Ralph?
Why did I check? I was telling you, I was giving him a lot of info and we were talking a lot about the game. I just wanted to make sure, and that's why we didn't vote for Juan.
That
But
Ralph
Juan
checks
was
weird,
mafia,
bro.
by the way, if the Vigi shot is true,
Well,
which
we'll see
it is
right now.
town.
We'll know a lot of information. when we wake up.
If you stay alive, who are you gonna check next round?
Yeah,
I mean,
hold on,
assuming
I
that
wanna hear from
I'm
Grant.
down to take. Apparently, I've done a bad job. I'm down to take fucking.
Hold on, give it to Grant.
Who are you gonna check?
Isn't it
what I'm
obvious that
saying.
you need to check Miles
Yeah,
for the Vigi roll? Like,
No,
this
he
is
already.
obvious.
He's already town. Who do you want me to check?
What I'm saying is that you could check
Why
Miles
would
and
you take
confirm
that?
like that he's town. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I have
go
a
for
way
it.
to make sure we at least get 2 Mafia out next round.
Yeah,
Just
the
to
reason
get
I
there.
said kill him is because I felt like we were all going on this train of like, oh, the influential people on the couch, they hold so much more power that it would be silly to kill them day one, and you agreed with that.
I've been trying to give you the pill the whole time, by the way. 'cause
Thank
I
you.
know you're town, yeah.
I know.
No, not because I like you. I just know you got, I know you got this guy here.
Alright, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But if you agreed to that sentiment, but then you didn't check any of the influential people, you kind of checked only people that were like newer or said they weren't like experienced.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make much sense because if you agreed with the sentiment that the biggest influential people hold the most power, why wouldn't you just know what their allegiance was immediately? Because they're going to be the ones.
I had to say because I made a mistake. I just realized 2 people could die next round if you shot someone that the mafia killed. So.
Right.
The odds are so low.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But
I don't
if 2
think
people, if 2 people die and then we get him out, yeah, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Does anyone have a motion?
I think we just sleep.
I don't think we
say-
I don't think we vote tonight.
Allow me answer it.
Yeah, we'll know a lot of information.
Okay, real quick. I don't. If he claimed cop, maybe we should just leave him. But I don't know if.
We leave him for now. Ask him. To
Yeah,
check
ask him
somebody.
later.
He should in
and then-
theory die tonight unless
but I think
Medic-
someone else-
Unless Medic saves him.
Anyone have any motion?
I think
And
we'll
we-
know a
we
lot.
don't
Any
make
motion?
it.
1 or 2 die.
Okay, then we go to bed.
We don't.
Alright, night guys.
Go to bed. Mafia, please point to the people you'd like to kill. Thank you. Mafia. Investigator, who would you like to investigate? Thank you, Investigator. Healer, who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. All right. Good morning, everyone. Except the professor has been shot.
So Juan was Mafia. That's
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
means.
Probably.
Yeah,
Prof was my favorite.
Toph also could have been. Wait, actually,
The amount
both of them could have been Mafia.
The amount of things that we had to happen.
Sorry.
Who did you check?
Wait. Before you
Oh my
say-
fucking god.
Okay, I have a
just wait,
good
just
reason
wait,
to
just wait, just
interrupt
wait.
because when you name who's good, they're the target for Mafia.
Yes.
But then we run out of people who are not Mafia eventually.
I'm suggesting that maybe you should save.
No.
No.
That's
I
so
think that's stupid.
Because
I'm already doomed.
we are
Like,
okay,
I think
what?
Medic saved me last
I don't
night,
know.
so Mafia would have gone for someone else, and now they're going to go for me tonight. This is a pretty level 1 play.
Don't we just see who you check?
Yeah, I agree. I
Start
think
with there.
I think
That should be our first step.
He asked me to check Kadorn, and Kadorn's down.
I
You
can't.
check Adorn. You're probably Vigi. So if Medic, that means Medic didn't save.
If Medic saved, then no one would have died.
But should Medic?
The only people we don't know is you, and you.
Would Medic reveal right now or no?
No.
Medic should never reveal, because then they just die.
There's never-
I like the numbers. I like the numbers
I
sometimes.
think unless
It's hard.
I think
because
unless
we
we're
have a
getting
medic that we
sus,
know
you
he's
should
actually
reveal.
trustworthy and competent. He's going to die next night anyways.
The thing
Right.
is,
So wait, okay,
what I think
You should die tonight no matter what.
I was going to say, tonight I'm dead.
should.
They probably
My
was
question is, are we just trusting him? What he said
No.
at this point?
Like,
I don't know.
like,
I'm
if
still
he's-
so-
Let's
I don't know.
decide that as a town.
Yeah.
If he's not dead, we vote him off.
Yep.
If he's
Yeah.
not dead, then we ask him to
I was
check
gonna-
just in case.
Can I please say something?
exactly.
I just want to
I'm
say,
fine with that for you.
probably what happened was Mafia was like, Medic's probably going to save Cop tonight, so they just went for like another kill, which makes sense. So I'm probably 100% fucked tonight, right?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. For
Your
the
time.
night.
Your time will come, Josh.
Hey, well.
Hey,
that's
Time
all
comes
I'm
for
gonna
us
say.
all. We don't know if it's going
There
to
is
be
a time.
tonight though.
We're assuming it's only 2 or 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's not
He
talk
wanted
about,
me to
let's not
check-
talk about Josh anymore.
Before I died,
Yeah.
His destiny's sealed.
Aaron wanted me to check Kadorn before I died in his town.
So if we believe you, that means.
I mean,
he's
he's
done?
correct. I wasn't confirmed. No.
No, but it's you and
I
you,
am-
Kadorn, would be down.
But
Josh,
I was
have you
for sure.
checked Mango or Cody?
No,
Yeah,
he
he
asked me
didn't
before I died. I only checked do I checked, and then he asked me to check. before
Kadorn
I
did
died.
tell him to check. Or no,
I
he
think
asked.
he was. I think the
He
reason
has
they
to
went
check
for him
Kadorn.
instead is because he was actually doing a lot of.
He was
good
count as
leading.
fuck.
He was, yeah.
God,
doing a lot
God
of good
rest his
leading.
little
Yeah,
soul.
no.
Yeah.
That's like a good,
Yeah,
a
Prof is
good
down.
kill for Mafia, but it's a bit.
He was good.
I agree. Like Prof was like Aaron. I'm gonna use his name. Aaron was a good kill. Like
He
he was
likes
like
that.
he was just like quietly like pointing the call. Like I am recognizing. I'm self-aware that I'm being a little obnoxious right
Yeah.
now. And so like I'm a
don't think
useful
so.
person to keep. Like I think I'm useful, but I am obnoxious.
Are you saying this about yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I think like
I'm
I'm like maybe useful for like Mafia to be like, oh, like she's like really like stirring the pot a lot, and like eventually at some point you can start to deflect shit at me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
really
true.
easily.
So you said John Coe was good. He's clean.
take.
I think that makes John Code more suspicious.
I think okay. So
We'll see.
two
We'll
things.
see.
I think that could be. We could wait on that because there's no way Josh lives.
His destiny's sealed.
If he lives next night, he's done. It's over.
Yeah.
But if that's true, 1, 2, I think make the most sense to me because I think you seem very town.
Town as fuck.
I think
Fake Red
Justin,
Bull.
even though he's sitting over there looking like he's starring in a Jordan Peele movie, is fine. I think Grant's cool. I think if
Which
you're,
one?
If you're
Which
busy,
Jordan Peele movie?
it's any of the newer ones. You know the ones.
They're
but
all pretty new.
they're all pretty new. Then.
Yeah, I thought so.
Either way, I think that if Josh is actually cop, I think we gotta look at Persephone. We gotta look at Cody.
I was gonna say,
That's
can we
Also, we're not killing, right?
Yeah.
Numbers say we don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not killing
Let's
yet.
get
We don't kill.
Oh, yeah, right, here you go.
I didn't
With
get
one kill power.
I don't know. Some of
Is
you
there
guys have
water?
been here for a while. If Cody's town, is he normally this?
If it's not,
I'm half
I'll
sus
get
on
a
Cody.
little.
Yeah, it's like
I've been there.
I like to look more.
You like
No, it's right. I'll get a letter.
You're on my sus side for sure.
That's fine.
I'll just get a letter. Thank you, Dan.
Hey,
Sorry.
But you have who have you checked either of them?
No.
No, the only reason I checked Cadorn is because Aaron asked me to, and I thought it was
Prof did
nice.
ask him. I confirmed that.
All right.
I heard it. And we all agree that Prof is
You-
the most town person.
Literally the most talented.
Cody, what do you think of Justin?
Nice.
I don't like it right now because he stopped talking almost entirely the last round or two.
After Toph.
And that's after Toph died. So I'm not in love with that right now. Doesn't mean that much, but Toph lost, and this barely have heard anything from you since. So
I just want to know: is there any way he's pulling a fast one? This is cahoots. Or am I overthinking?
Josh should say.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
checked Sunsei.
So we'll see right now. Then,
So
right?
okay, if he checked John and Sunsei, I think maybe he's fine.
Well, if he dies.
Like
Then
if
they're
he,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
if
if
he
I
dies.
die, I'm
If he
Okay,
dies.
so I won't worry about
Do you want me to blink anybody?
2 minutes.
You want me to blink anybody?
Throwing it out there.
I'll do it.
Take me.
There is a.
Taking
You
you
can already
out.
shoot.
You can't shoot anyone else anymore.
That was dumb of me. That's, we'll find out right
Vigilante
now.
gets one shot.
Yeah,
per
one
game.
shot. So if you shot, it's
Oh,
it's done.
okay.
The only way I live is I Mafia or Medic double owned them and went for a self save or something like
Well, I
that.
think
Which
if-
would be crazy.
I honestly.
There is a world. There is a
We'll see.
world.
We'll see.
There is a world, but I still think it's
continue to
worth killing you.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think
No, I think my end game is.
We'll go to bed.
I think
My end game
this
is
is
definitely.
Are we not killing?
As long as we don't, I think next
No, we shouldn't. Right?
That's what
Wait,
I'm saying.
should we not kill somebody tonight?
This.
I think.
Okay, I also do think
No,
it's
you don't.
possible
Oh, yeah,
that there's
yeah.
only one Mafia left.
It's
Because it could have been Juan and
It's
Juan
even
and
Just or
Toph.
Nelson.
It could have been. Right?
You are talking.
No.
Oh, I mean,
I just feel like we definitely don't kill.
no, I want to say that
way.
like
There's a
I think we
question.
can get away with not killing because they only have one kill power, and there might only be one Mafia
I
left.
just want to
right?
say, if there's only two people left, and with the people I've cleared,
we should be fine.
it's probably these two, in my opinion. I just think you're chaos, but I don't think you're doing anything
I'm
wrong.
not
I think it's
doing
these
anything.
two.
Have you cleared Nels?
No, I haven't
No,
cleared
yeah,
Nels.
that's right.
Just them two.
I can.
As of right now.
I think it's
logical.
I mean, I don't know how much you trust me. I think definitely one of them three for sure.
Wait,
I think Mango's fine, but definitely one of them.
In
two
case,
you
in
check.
case of break glass, who do I check? Just in case.
Yeah, to me, well,
Should we go for one
it's
of the-
kind of pointless because you should be dead by the next night.
That might.
1 minute.
So
There's
I'm
like
just
a
saying,
Unless the medic's alive.
There's
and the medic's alive.
there's a 5%
Check Cody.
chance he's alive.
Check Cody.
If
Why
somehow
check Cody?
Medic is alive, which is unlikely.
Right.
Why
Kind
check
of
Cody?
crazy
Why
read
check
that they wouldn't
Yeah,
go
he's
for
got-
him.
he's got
Can we give
no-
Jenny
yeah. Why
Can
check
we get a
Cody?
watch then?
Reasoning for checking Cody or me, either me
I
or
think
Cody.
both of
But I
them need
think
to check though.
you do.
I want to check you more,
You
just
can check-
because you did tone shift. You kind of went like, I actually think
Well,
Cody
you
had a
check
better-
whoever you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
That's on you.
My reasoning. I mean, you can check
I'm
me as
changing
well.
my lines
See,
because I don't
sometimes-
think I'm not. I don't feel.
No, I'm
like
just trying,
I'm
that's
pretty
fine.
sure you're telling. I'm not so sure about these. This part.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Sorry, Justin's still
I think
strong.
you're still
Let's do that.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I'm just listening.
I just.
Oh, okay.
Grant wanted
No,
to go
I
up.
think. And
Okay,
even if you're not
yeah.
town, I'm like down.
Hey,
to
just
look it
because
up.
you're playing Book of Night anyway, can you tell me one more time who you cleared? Sorry, I fell off a truck.
It was you. It was you sitting in that seat tripped me up. I'm just like the whole seat. It was you.
Yeah.
It was Ralph, and then it was Good Orange.
What about me?
Wait, you had said
I
him.
did point at Sunsei. I did point at
Yes.
I thought you pointed at him.
No, it was.
No, I checked him,
it was
him,
Trey.
Ralph, and Good Orange.
Yeah.
Sunsei is almost certain vigilante. We don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, because no one else claimed the role.
There's
Give me
no-
another fucking bullet.
Anyone want to make a motion?
I'm crazy.
Before we go
I
to
can
bed?
give you order again if you want order.
We sleep, right?
Yeah, I
right.
think we're fine if we don't.
Okay.
We're guaranteed.
We go next?
Two Mafia
Yeah.
most. It's 7-2. We're
So
fine.
we go next. Heads down. Mafia, look at me. Whomst would you like to kill? Thank you, Moff. Investigator. Who's it gonna be? Thank you, Investigator. Healer. Who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante. Would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. Okay, good morning. They killed Mango. Interesting. Alright, Dark Gen X.
I intentionally said nothing last. Wait, what? for your point.
Yeah, go for it.
I intentionally said nothing last round, on purpose. And the reason that I did this is because I wanted to see the entire conversation the last round was discussing how this entire side of the room would be a chopping block and how you, if you are cop, which I'm assuming that you are, checked a bunch of people on this side of the room.
Yeah.
So eventually the people, like the top 3 over here, the top players, as well as myself, would be on the chopping block. And I wanted to see who would notice that I was saying nothing and try to divert that conversation and try to get me killed first.
To you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The person who did so was half sussed by 2 people, one of whom is currently dead, and wanted me to get checked.
Who's that?
Is it?
I didn't want you to get checked.
Oh wait, no, sorry. That's wrong. Sorry. You wanted me to get checked. That part messed up.
I'm confused. I'm sorry.
No, are you saying it's him or me?
I'm saying that I'm half sus of him.
Did you check?
Yeah, I did check.
Cody,
is he good?
What, is he good?
He's Mafia. I went to check him. I was just like, I said I'd check him, so I think that's like a.
Wait, so
He's
he's
not a
good?
full suspect.
No, he's
I know.
bad. He's
Oh, he's
Mafia.
bad.
I want to
Yeah,
clarify
he's
that you
yeah.
acted
Why are
sus to see who would
No,
point
the
out
reason
that you
I
were
wanted to
being
talk to
sus.
the pillar.
Yeah.
There's
definitely
definitely
feels like-
being
That-
sus.
this
I
is
think
the
that
last
can
thing
also
I
be
have to
Let's
do.
let Cody talk real quick.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm saying why I did it.
Second off, I know this is a ridiculous explanation. I'm not going to kill the person who just sussed me. That
He's
is like
level 1.
That is like a level 1 move.
I didn't say.
And sure, you can use it as like a level 2 or 3 mind game. Sure, I'm down.
I didn't say.
I'm
you
down,
could
right?
make
What'd you say?
I didn't say that you.
Parody on Yummy levels.
I just
Pretty
wanna-
complicated.
You
I
said
just
that
wanna
the
get
person
some
who was
out of
sus
it.
of him is now dead.
No,
Let's give it
I
to
said
Nels.
that
Can I
two
say
people were
something?
half sus.
Or-
I need to
Now stop like
I need to
arguing.
say
and
something.
saying,
I need to say something real
Let's
quick.
go, Josh. Yeah, now
Okay,
Josh.
so first of all, I feel like iffy about this because this is like kind of your death sentence. Is Medic still alive? No shot, right?
There's no way.
Please don't make the medic call.
No.
I was
Okay,
thinking-
I'm not calling shit. All right.
That's fine.
But at the same time, I feel like at this point, why are you still
The game
alive?
could end right now.
Sorry?
Well, you're comp. Why are you still alive?
I said to vote him off if he's alive this round.
Right, like why are you alive?
I'm just gonna say, I did check Jenny before I could say anything. It was like you've caught him, and he's like,
Squeeze.
just like trying to get out of it. That's what I'm saying.
But why are you alive?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Did you check?
But that's why
I
I'm
checked
kind
him
of
in
like.
Mafia. Yeah,
That's why
I was
I'm
saying
like.
that before.
Well, I guess Medic doesn't mean
Mafia? Yes, I
he's
said
alive.
that.
He just said he checked him.
He's just
Wait, why didn't you just say that right away?
Okay.
He hit the pillow.
He had the pillow. No. The reason he didn't say that right away is because he had the because
Mafia.
Justin had the pillow. I'm confused why you're still
Yeah.
alive.
I don't know.
And now in my brain, it's
we
become
already
you
said-
versus you, right?
Let's go, Cody.
At the beginning of last
Yeah,
one, you can talk, but
I definitely want to talk.
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
there's
Yeah,
like
we'll go
so many,
Justin next.
there's like 80 weird things going on. First off, we said if he's alive this round, we have to kill him.
Right,
Because
yeah.
there's no way, like, the things that it would have required for him to be alive at this point would be that Medic would
good
still
to
have to
kill
be
him.
alive, and then they would have had to read that they didn't kill him, and then on this last night, they would have had to then save him. That's a ridiculous series of circumstances.
I motion for Josh.
Well,
Yeah,
let's no,
Wait,
don't
wait,
motion
let's-
because if we kill, we
Not
can't
yet.
talk for anymore.
Not yet.
Okay.
So let's wait till the end of the day, and then we can motion.
Can you only kill one person per night?
Yes, and then you go to bed.
So if we kill, we go to bed.
Yes.
Correct.
So
If I die and he's alive, he has to lose.
No, you only kill one.
Well, no. If there's only
There's only
two left.
two opportunities if he's
If
Mafia.
two people
two
die,
universes.
we still have a game.
He's trying to see. We know that he's Mafia now. He's trying to save him by saying he's Mafia, but we know he's Mafia, so we don't put attention on him. Or he's trying to get us to vote us out. I don't know which one it is. Obviously,
A lot of
I have
people
no
want
information.
to say
Cole?
Yeah. Let's go first.
Yeah, so this also, his earlier cop reads, now that like it might be apparent that he's not cop, they're kind of like, oh, he
They're
just
just
happened
weird.
to pick Sunsei, and Ralph who just died, and
It wasn't just happened, I got
and
my
like
reason.
I cleared you, Grant, and it's like,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
and it's like, oh wow, he's just conveniently picking
He
people that we
remembers it now.
already.
Your clear doesn't mean anything. Just to be
Wait, who
Thank
did you
you.
check last night?
like your clear doesn't
I told
actually.
you,
He checked Justin.
No, but
said-
he
No,
said
but
like,
like,
no,
I
when I
No, he's
cleared it
Mafia.
first,
Yeah,
and
he's
then you're like,
Mafia.
oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Grant's good, and it's like,
That's why.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see.
going for
That's
like
why I'm saying when he woke up and he was just like, okay, hear me out. I was
2
like, I
minutes.
said I checked.
Shouldn't you just push for it?
Yeah,
Shouldn't you
already
just push for it?
yeah,
For
and then he's like,
You're
oh,
so
check the
sure.
door, and it's like,
Well,
Because we
I think
decided
other
last
people
round
have the
all
best
the
Did anyone
thing is,
go?
I've just been.
Yeah, I think I should
Let's
say.
go with Grant.
Grant
Yeah.
should go first. Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to stir the pot here. Have we considered the fact that since we said out loud that Josh was gonna die regardless of the fact that whatever, like if he doesn't die last night, we're just gonna
Yes, and
kill
Cody
him.
said to kill me.
So why doesn't Mafia just kill someone else because they know they're gonna vote?
It could be a
Josh.
next level.
That's actually I was actually gonna bring that up. I was actually gonna bring that up.
That's a good reason. I didn't even consider that.
I actually do think that's
Dude, he's going quiet.
Oh, we're just gonna
No,
kill you
that's
tomorrow.
that's
Or
smart.
something.
Okay, hold on.
Because if you're Mafia,
So-
you're incriminating someone in town and then you vote him off.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Hey,
Wait, Josh,
let me
now
go.
you're telling me that both of those people?
No,
Is anyone saying-
I'll say it real quick.
We can check someone else tomorrow.
I think that so if 2 townsmen die today, we still have a game, right? That's how the math works. I'm not sure.
Yeah. No one game ends
So
tonight.
I think
There's 8 alive.
So I think personally, I do think we should kill Justin just because even if we get 2 bad reads, we still have a game, right? And I feel like I don't know. I want to trust Josh because I feel like he's been mostly a team player. And I think that if we kill Josh and he's actually cop, I'm just gonna feel really fucking stupid, to be honest, because he's literally calling it out.
Miles,
It makes me feel dumb as shit.
Kadoran, Dark Gen X, Knight.
If I'm just confused because, like, as far as like actual suspicions, what it's Josh or Justin, that's like the
That's
real
kinda
central
where I'm at,
conflict.
right? That's
if
kinda
that's the
where I'm
central
at.
conflict, I don't know why you wouldn't just get rid of Justin.
I don't think it's
Right.
Then-
Also, we
and
don't
then-
know who the last Mafia member is because it's obviously not either of us. No, it is either one of us.
Look, you could do it in
I'm
either
calling you
order.
both.
I'm fine. You can get rid of one, then the other.
I think we should
that
start
you
with
just-
Justin.
I think
we
Justin
start with
has
Justin.
doing the whole like. I'm actually secretly big brain, and I was deliberately not doing anything. It's like kind of that's kind of big brain if it worked out, but I'm just not
John
getting
Coe
it.
moment.
I mean, it's definitely smart.
I'm automatically suspicious of you because you're all like, oh, Josh has been a team player this entire time.
There's that.
I think for the most part he has been.
But that might be a town throw.
I
That
think
might be you making
I think
something-
he's had some bad reads, but I think overall he's been for the town. I think his sentiment
give
is
Justin
for the
Justin.
town, and that's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
throw it to Justin.
He hasn't been 100%, but I think that his sentiment has always been for the town.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Actually, prior to you saying anything, I motioned to kill Justin.
Don't do
How much time do we have
No,
left?
I actually said
Justin is the last person.
I actually want to
And
second.
that's-
I want to
Let's
second.
just- He's motioned in a second, so this is Justin's
now it's
defense.
just
Yeah, I want to second
It's
it.
very smart of you to motion to kill me, so I could have motioned to kill you. I like that a lot.
Oh, you gonna motion to kill me?
Hey,
That's
Justin's
fine.
defense, Justin's
Yeah,
defense.
well,
Is that all? Okay,
No.
sorry, go ahead, sorry. I thought,
Because a lot of the cop claims that you made towards the end of the game, like we said, or
Don't whisper during the thing.
no collusion.
the cop plays that you made towards the beginning of the game, they're safe in that you check a dead person, you check someone who is pretty clearly vigilante, and then when talking about a person who multiple people were sus of, being Cody, you decide to choose me over Cody, and then say that I'm Mafia. And I think that the way that the game has gone so far has been entirely revolved around whether or not you are actually the cop, and you've swayed this entire room into believing that you are the cop after multiple people were against you completely. And I think that you play this really well. That's my defense.
Okay, heads down. Raise your hand if you'd like to vote to kill Dark Gen X. Heads up, that is 5. That is enough. Josh, Nels, Miles, Grant, Cody. Justin is dead. And we will go tonight. Heads down.
Already?
Yep.
Yeah.
We kill, we go tonight. Mafia. Let's kill. Thank you, Mafia. Investigator. Who would you like to investigate? Thank you, Investigator. Healer. Who would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante. Would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. All right. Good morning, Canada. Except soon say you're dead now. Goodbye.
Alright. I'm honestly down to just literally motion him right now
I think we should talk.
We should talk. Definitely talk. I agree.
I agree.
I
Definitely
definitely talk.
Like, who did you check? Don't give this person the pillow.
Who did you
It's fine.
I don't want your pillow now. You guys smell like that. I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, yeah?
Keep it to myself.
Do we need the pillow? Well, there's like 5.
Not very contribution heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't want to check. Doesn't want
Realize
to reveal
that-
who checked.
I don't want to reveal who I checked. Yeah, that's my main thing.
So like
right
Justin
now.
was
That's actually my
obviously
ninja
either,
way.
And giving false
either it was
jokes.
a big brain, like it was either a big brain Mafia play that I like. Justin is smart enough to try to go for this play of like trying to like start a fight with Josh to like try and like, but then you went too hard on like actually getting him killed. So he's clearly town. He's clearly town.
Clearly down?
You-
I don't think that means he's clear down.
I think he's probably
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's really dumb because like, he has to be dead.
I've been saying this for 3 rounds. For 3 rounds.
I don't think you're allowed to not give me the pillow.
No, you can
Give Josh the pillow.
I think you're
Come
not
on,
allowed
you're not
to be like,
allowed
you're
to
dead
not.
and you can't play.
No, that's.
I checked him, he's down. I
I mean,
checked him last
I
night.
mean, he
because
is
the only
correct.
reason was like, maybe we keep Josh alive. I'm like, does he know I'm just gonna like die the next round? And I was like thinking, I was just like, this could be he knows I'm gonna die in that game anyway.
You didn't die
You're
last
either
night
Mafia
either, so wait, the healer can't heal 2 nights in a row, so you must be Mafia.
But that's what I'm saying is that Mafia might be keeping me alive because they know I'm dead this round, which makes sense. But it makes sense also that I might be Mafia as well. So there's 2 things.
So there's.
He's down.
Grant?
Yeah, give him.
Okay. I just
Do
have a
we
question
need this?
because
There's 6 of us. Do we need this? No. Yeah, 6 of us.
We can be adults. We don't need the
We can
It's
be
funny.
adults. We can just.
It's funny to throw a pillow.
That's true.
It is kind of funny.
so
Hold up.
all right, so here's my only thing that is stopping me from trying to kill Josh. So if you guys have an answer, I would like to know.
Sure.
Go for it.
If so, Josh claimed that he was cop. What, like day 2, day 3?
Day 3.
I don't like Mikey's
Day
face.
3.
He's just.
It's day 3.
Whatever.
Sorry, I'm yeah.
What day?
You're just trying. You know everything.
The chances of someone not having that role and like already being dead.
You want to go by
wouldn't-
numbers? Day 3, we voted off 1 people. 5 people have died. So it'd be.
Wouldn't the like most likely scenario be that the cop would still be alive? So if he was lying about being cop,
I mean, at that point, almost half the game was gone. So it's not necessarily
because
likely.
the mafia
or
doesn't
unlikely.
know. The mafia doesn't know.
The Mafia.
Well, I'm saying just by
randomness,
randomness, literally by just random
Yeah, so
numbers.
he's just
It's
like-
not
so-
necessarily more likely than unlikely.
Him being a mafia would mean he'd have to take a random chance on.
He had to take a random chance. The reason I think he would take that random chance because he had a lot of heat on him. And remember, in the very first round, I
Yeah,
said
that's
I
a
was
good
suspicious
point.
of him.
Shut up.
Literally, the very first round, by the way, I said I was suspicious of him.
And then he flip flopped.
And then he flip flopped.
And tried to get me through.
And it's possible, sure, it's completely possible that he was just cop and that's why he was nervous. He looked nervous. He was fidgeting like crazy. Not fidgeting.
You know I fidget all the
I
talked about this.
I know. I
It's my
know.
thing.
I know.
ADHD be a thing, man.
Yeah, thank you. I can't catch Jesus. What was that?
I didn't like the consistency
It'll
on the
help.
voting in the first 2 rounds either.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not like. I also did not like his consistency in voting in the first 2 rounds.
Has he really been a team player?
No.
I feel like he's been a chooser.
I feel like.
Would you
like-
call me
I feel like there's two
schmoozer?
mafia alive.
You're gonna need to hit
And
the
there's,
Oxford
like,
Dictionary
terrible
definition.
Yeah, like.
You're at the Yiddish dictionary.
I'm thinking like, what's the
We're going
chances that
Jewish.
there be 2
I'm
Mafias?
confused on right now.
That's a Yiddish dictionary term.
Does anyone want pillow?
I'm still convinced.
Sorry,
it's
Can't talk
I'm really
a lot
sorry.
over
I hate
each
to
other.
interrupt you two. I want to know what you guys are saying out loud.
I'm
We're
saying-
just down to such a crux right now.
I'm saying like,
Well, it was a
what are the
pretty
chances? Like 2 Mafia versus 1. I think that's very important because that that kind of changes what I want to do. Because what's the chance that there's 2 Mafia, right? I feel like there's 1 because there's so little, but
just wanna
but
let
there's
you know.
enough for 2.
I just want to let you know, I've checked
Pretty good
everyone
basic
except these 2. So, to me, obviously, we're all town except.
You're still alive.
You're gonna
Yeah, but
really
you
tell
just
me
like
I'm
keep
not.
staying alive.
You
No,
just
I'm
keep
just
staying
saying, I haven't
alive,
checked
which is
you.
like insane.
Why? Like
Why
I've
haven't
been
I
like
checked
I
you
have
too?
been like such a like.
That's what
I am an unfamiliar
Maybe he was
person.
the same
I have been
Okay, wait.
fighting
Hold on.
people.
Why did you check me?
Because the only reason I checked you is because everyone's at my throat and you're like, hear him out. And I'm
Josh,
like,
so
maybe
I was
like,
on your side.
You want to talk?
Because,
Okay.
so I'm really sorry, can I just explain this thing and then I'll let you talk? Promise.
He
Hold
did
it
say he
technically.
promised.
He did say he promised.
The only
you
reason
whole time.
that I checked you is because you're like, yeah, like maybe we keep him alive, like maybe he's telling the truth, and I'm like, no, I think maybe you think I'm gonna die later on, so like I'm just a free square to just like.
Oh, so you thought I was Mafia, so you wanted to check
I wanted to
me
make sure.
just to make
I'm
sure.
way too
Because of the
fucking
reason I said that.
Josh,
John.
didn't you say that you were checking between Cody and Dark Genix?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
he
then,
checked
and then
Dark
and Dark Jets was like, oh, check Cody. And I'm like, you're the most sus one because you didn't say a word the whole night. He was like, everyone can agree. He switched up and went giga quiet.
No, he
even
did,
he
he did.
agreed.
Can we just motion?
I motion for Josh.
Well, let's finish talking for the day, but I agree.
I think it might be
I agree. Again, no reason to motion before the day's over. You can just get more information, right?
What's that elimination?
Someone is obviously going to die unless we win, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So someone's going to die tonight, even if we kill him. If we win, that's fucking sick. Also, just in case, you're already cop. Like we're in your eyes, we know if you're our town, who would be Mafia most likely. It'd be one of us.
Yeah.
For the rest of you, just in case, can we hear suspects for each of you? Who are you most suspicious?
Let's do that, and then
and why? And why?
I want to hold. Okay, hold on. I just want to say real quick. You made a point to say that after this round, if we win, sick, implying that there would only be one Mafia. But there could be two. There's 6 of us.
He was saying if, because he is literally.
I just want to be clear. I just want to be crystal.
I gave you every possible outcome.
Give it a hit. This boy dropped out of law school. He knows how to like.
I'm just being logical. That's it.
He dropped out of law school. He knows what he's
He got into law
I
school
just want to be
first,
crystal.
though.
I just want to be clear.
Okay. I never switch.
Anyways,
the reason being, if we're wrong and we kill the wrong person, we do lose. I agree.
Right,
with Josh.
exactly, right.
Right? If we're wrong and there's somehow 2 Mafia still alive, which would be insane.
Yeah.
But if there are still 2 Mafia and we kill him, he's not one of them, the game is over.
Right, yeah.
But there's like a
Exactly. Which is
0% chance.
I agree there's 0% chance. I also agree there's a 0% chance 2 Mafia end him. So just please tell me who you're suspicious of and why.
God, I wish they would have killed
Okay,
me.
Real quick, speed round. We'll start with Grant.
Thank you.
Go.
Okay, Greg, go.
Who am I suspicious of?
Speed round.
I'm suspicious of Cody, Persephone, and Josh.
Nels, speed round.
Definitely Josh, kind of Cody as well.
Okay.
Go
A
Josh.
little bit of John.
Oh, you love me, dude.
I do, but
Who am I suspicious of?
I don't.
I haven't checked these two, so it has to be these two, right? I'm actually, you know what, Grant, you're switching up. Check your
You
card
already
again,
checked, bro.
Check your card again. Thanks, Sean.
Kadoran.
Change.
I'm mostly suspicious of Nels.
Me? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Persephone.
Okay, so town. You're clearly Mafia, and you're a bad actor. So.
I'm bad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cody.
Harsh words.
That's the love of my life right there. Leave me alone.
I've been sus of John's round 1. I don't think Grant would be this, so I'm going to say Nels or Persephone's super mind game.
You don't think I'd win?
Okay, anyone have a motion?
You don't think I'd
I
win?
I'm going to
motion
say Josh, and I'm going to second the Josh.
Okay, Josh, what's your defense?
I'm just gonna keep my hand up.
I don't really know what else I can say. I think I've said like pretty much everything, right?
I think we're all going to vote him. Like,
Okay, heads down, just for the formality.
Yeah,
Heads
okay.
down. Raise your hand if you'd like to vote. Joshman. Okay, that is unanimous. So Josh is dead. Game continues. Let's go. Okay, Mafia. Look at me, please. Who would you like to kill? Thank you, Mafia. Investigator, who would you like to investigate?
I'm trying to sleep, John.
Thank you, Investigator. Healer, would you like to heal tonight? Thank you, Healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. Okay. Good morning. Grant, you died.
All right, motherfuckers, it's one of you two. On God, it's one of you two. If he's dead, he wasn't Mafia, or he was one, which I doubt. There was 2.
okay.
He cleared John. He cleared me. You two are the only ones.
Only thing I want to, well, huh?
He cleared both of us.
He's so clearly not the cop.
He was not
He
the
was
cop.
not the cop?
No, he was almost certainly Mafia, dude.
No. The game's not over. The game's not over though. Wait, hello. Wait. Hold on a minute. The game is not over. You said there was probably no chance that there was 2.
There is no chance that there's 2.
Yeah, at this point, there's definitely no chance.
there's no
But
chance there
you were
was
saying there was probably no chance that there was 2 with 6 of us.
No,
if
he
he's
didn't.
dead
He
and he
didn't
was
say that.
cop,
I said there's no chance that it wouldn't be him and another person
Okay.
still alive.
all right, fine.
Like at this round, I said there was no chance that we
Okay,
could get 2 if
fine.
we
So where do
voted
we
him
start?
off. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
if you guys feel really passionate about it, I think it's risky to vote someone immediately when there's
I agree.
4 people
Yes,
left.
yeah. I think
Because
this
you
is
wait for
classic.
the
We
next
wait.
night.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
definitely
love
we
that
wait.
you said I'm going to motion immediately. I don't love that.
I've done that like.
I get it,
You
but
have.
it is objectively bad Mafia play.
I agree.
You wait for the last round. There's no reason to vote on 4.
Right, yeah, there's no reason
I
to
agree.
vote on 4. Unless
That's fair.
Yeah.
Not like
Unless someone is incredibly criminal.
I'd like to point out, it's literally my second game of Mafia. It's not surprising that I'm objectively making bad plays. I agree that it's like clearly like it is clearly like you are clearly the most town person here. You're like either I'm pretty sure like I'm like 98% sure you're town, and then that 2% is like you're just giga-brained like outplaying us all. So it is clearly either me or Nels. That is like my like getting outside of myself, logically viewing like I think I'm town because I know what my card said, so I know that I'm not town. But like looking at it from the outside, without having any of the information, if I were to put order of like logical suspicion, it is you, me, you, him. Does that sound?
What makes you think that? What makes
I'm
you
not
think
done.
that? Okay.
Like one more
Okay.
thing, and then I'll give you the pillow. I looked at you and I said it's these two 3 rounds ago. I looked at you 2 rounds ago and said it's clearly him and he's a bad actor.
Yeah.
I could just be bad. Which is
It's
fair.
possible that you're like throwing. Yes. and then
I could just be.
I mean, I just don't like that
But
you
I
started
also
around
no. I
immediately
think you're mafia.
saying.
You're throwing.
Yeah, I don't like that you started around immediately saying that you were clear
I
when
think
it was
statistically-
pretty clearly. I don't think he was. Clear.
I think statistically, if it was only one Mafia and Josh was being a bad actor, then he would die and the game would be over. But it's
No, I
not
didn't say
over.
Josh was
I
bad.
think that might be a bad call. Honestly, I do think it's a bad call to a certain degree.
I mean,
but I also think that I mean, if he is on the off chance,
I think it
and
was
there was
likely-
only one Mafia.
I think it was likely
there's a
Josh and
chance.
you trying to clear. Not 100% sure. I want to see who dies. And
Okay,
if I
that's fair.
die, just please remember that.
Let's hear from Kadoran.
Okay.
You contributed. I don't think you contributed very much.
What do you mean?
talked a lot, but it's often to like it was like very shallow contributions in my opinion, and
That's way meaner than me calling him a
and
bad actor, dude.
I could just be stupid.
The
I'm
killer,
not-
the killer
I'm
blow
not
though
taking
at the
that.
end of the day is that you were supporting Josh Man so much when it was just so painfully obvious that like
Look,
Let's go
can
one more
I
minute.
can I be completely honest? He's very charming, and he was sitting next to me. I can't. I gotta be completely
He's
honest.
very charming,
He is very
he's very
charming.
tall.
But I also
But it was
want,
so
I also
clearly
want to
not
ask a question.
him.
I also want to ask a question to Persephone. Why do you think Kadoran is the most innocent? I don't think we need this.
Why do I think? I guess yeah. No, I guess I can't.
Why are we still? Mikey, take it from us, please.
I just like holding it. It makes me feel comfortable.
Okay, that's fine. You can just hold on to it then.
Thank you. You know what? Maybe you're a town. Just kidding.
Definitely down, but go on.
You're okay. Why do I think Kadoran
so.
is like the most obviously like town person
Yes.
here?
Is it because he agreed with you?
I mean, that's pretty sensible. Yeah.
I mean, Josh Man agreed with me the whole time. That's the same.
No, he
the
didn't.
same sentiment.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
He really did. It's the same sentiment. I just don't. I don't get that sentiment. If that's.
I
what you're saying.
understand. Like, I'm having trouble communicating this.
can I at least listen?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let John talk then.
Like the reason why I think I'm clearly very town is because I've been contributing the entire game. Yeah, I made a bad first impressions, but that's because I'm pretty bored the first.
You're the one.
time.
I'm most convinced is not Mafia.
And like I've been consistently, telling people who I think are town, which every single like a lot of my reads, they aren't town. They just end up getting killed. by Mafia.
So just to like kind of like I guess like actually like this sparked my brain to actually answer your question. He's actually been very like calm, consistent, not trying to stir the pot. He just like comes in, gives very like concise, good information, and then just lets it rock. And he doesn't like stir a lot.
Okay.
Which like there is like that is against like the Mafia would never do that. Like you wouldn't even do that on accident throwing as Mafia. That's just impossible.
Does anyone have a motion?
I have motion for Nels, but I
That
know that's a
does
bad
not
play,
sense.
so we're not going to
Real
do
quick,
it.
I just want to say that you guys being so sure of Kadoran and me being the outlier very clearly puts a target on one of your two backs. I just want to let you know that. I hope you understand that. And
So
the
you're gonna-
Mafia is definitely gonna pick one of you two.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
Because if they kill me, they're just
We're
stupid.
gonna go to bed.
Right?
Okay.
So we can go to
We're gonna
bed. That's fine. I'm letting you know.
Good night. Okay, Mafia. Who would you like to kill? Thank you, Mafia. Investigator. Who would you like to investigate? Thank you, Investigator. Healer. Who would you like to heal? Thank you, healer. Vigilante, would you like to shoot? Thank you, Vig. Okay. Good morning. You died.
I don't have to make the choice.
That was okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, so if you're not familiar, the way this is going to work is we're going to talk, and when you're done talking, we're going to count down from 3, and then you are going to point to the person who you think is Mafia. We're not going to vote in this round.
Can everyone give their best case as to who they think is Mafia and why they aren't Mafia? Both.
Okay. I'm smart, but I'm not evil.
Don't know you enough to confirm that.
That's true. You don't.
It's not an argument.
I feel like I have done an actually decent job of contributing to town's success thus far. I don't feel like he has. So he is either bad town or Mafia. And I am either good Mafia or good town. Therefore, the value seems pretty clear to me.
I hate the clamoring so much. I fucking
Yes, you got to give me a reason to believe you.
Give me a reason to believe me. I don't listen. I think that I've been contributing in a decent way. Not necessarily.
Can you give me an example?
An example is I've just kept the conversation going. I've put sus on people that I think are sus.
Who'd you put
I've
sus
made
on?
calls.
Like,
I've
give
put
me an
sus-
example.
I've put sus on. For example, I trusted Josh, so I put sus on Dark Jedi.
I didn't trust Josh.
Okay, I trusted Josh, and I'm just being completely honest.
Okay.
Maybe it was a bad call, maybe it was a bad read, maybe I shouldn't have, but that's what I did because that's what I
It's hard to make
believed.
sense to think he was like blatantly Mafia. It's like there's
I
no
think
way
that-
Cop stays alive. How does Cop stay alive for 4 rounds when we're pretty sure Medic died early?
I agree with you, but at the same time, if he's every single round, we're always talking about where he should be dead, we're gonna kill him, then leaving him alive would make some amount of sense because it's just gonna keep building sus on him. And honestly, I've just been honest, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've been good, because maybe I haven't. I get, looking at your two faces, I think I haven't. I think that you're too smart, and I'm afraid of you, but I also don't
think
know
I'm
you
dumb?
enough. I don't think you're dumb. I never said that.
That's an insult.
I wasn't
You're
hurling
dead.
insults
You're
like
dead.
you
You're
were.
dead.
Okay,
You're
don't
dead,
put
man.
that don't put that evil on me. I just don't know you well enough. I think you're smart, and I think you're posturing yourself to be a governing body, and that scares me.
That's fair.
So that's
but
where I'm at.
I also threw sus on him immediately round 1.
Yeah,
without
okay.
anything. I said round 1, I did not like anything he was doing. Pretty much, I did the math the entire time. That doesn't mean too much, but just telling you when to kill, when not to kill. I don't think Justin was Mafia. I really don't.
I don't either.
I'm pretty positive that Justin wasn't Mafia. I think that was actually a really good play on his end. I just also, like I showed in the first round, like to pay attention to what people are doing. I'd like to do it a lot because it gives me a lot of tells. So if he did that, that was freaking super smart. Just didn't work out there.
Do we have anything else to say? Oh, sorry.
Look, I'm gonna say is that maybe I was bad, but I was at no point trying to be a bad actor, nor at any point was I trying to sus somebody.
I don't think anyone would try to be a bad actor.
No, of course not. But I didn't do anything. I did everything in earnest, and that's all I have to say. Everything was just in earnest. I was not. It was never to dissuade anyone.
All right. Who do you think is Mafia?
I think it's Cody. Honestly, I really do. Because I think he is super big braining, and he's acting like, hey, you talk, then you talk, and he's governing everything, and I don't like that, and I think Cody is Mafia.
My problem is I was mildly suspicious of you for a lot of it, but you threw a blunder in my mind. Like, I don't think there was any reason for you to wake up and immediately be like, oh, we're all town because the guy who was almost certainly Mafia and claimed cop and then didn't die for 4 rounds.
Because I wanted to believe.
Why am I still alive?
I get that, but doesn't
I wanted
make sense.
to believe.
No one wants me. Like, no
Again,
one wants
if
us
I'm
to,
bad,
like, last round.
if I'm bad, that's fine. But I just wanted to believe, and that's all I have to say about it.
I don't think I have anything else.
I'm starting to have this like weird doubt crop up in my head that you're just like.
I'm just an idiot? Yeah, that's
like,
fine. You
you're
can
just-
think that.
Like, you're just really dumb, and then like
That's
Cody's
fine.
big braiding me.
I have to.
And so
I
I'm
have
like,
to
I
punish
have
you.
to like, I either have to think that like, the problem is like, it's like either you're like, just kind of mildly blundering as like Mafia, which is fine, or like you're like town and you like majorly blundered with the Josh stuff, and then like Cody is just smart enough to instantly hop onto it.
I mean, I may be stupid.
Actually, no, wait. Well,
And that's all I gotta
why
say.
Did Kadoran die? Why did Kadoran die?
Why did Kadoran
Probably
die?
because he was the most
Because
clear
he
one.
was because.
I'm gonna give us a minute.
I don't think
you want to know.
to kill Kadoran.
No. You want to know why Kadoran died? Because I very clearly, before the round ended, said that one of you two were gonna die because killing Kadoran is stupid.
I think you killed Kadoran because Kadoran sussed you.
No, you all sussed me. How does that differentiate him?
Because he was the cleanest town and he sussed you, so there's no universe we're going to vote for him. So of course we're going to vote for you at that point.
Okay, but why would
That's
I?
the most like logical kill you can possibly do.
The most logical kill in my head would have been you or her because she's been insulting me this whole time.
Why would you want to
I'm
kill
sorry.
me when there's two people who have sussed me? You want the person who gives you a chance to win alive.
I rather would have had this round table with Kadoran than you because I think you are literally sus, and I think that you are being too big brain for me. And I'm
sussed
stupid.
him round one, and then he presumably fake claims cop. Round one, I said that I don't like what he's doing. And then round two, I called out for being inconsistent over and over again. Every time I called out people who are being inconsistent. That's all I've done.
We gotta get this show on the road.
Can you give me 5 seconds to think?
Okay, yep. Use your final moments to reflect.
I know.
One of you will die.
It's true.
That sucks.
It sucks.
It does suck.
Oh, really?
But it's gotta happen.
This is stupid.
Okay, we're gonna count down from 3. And after that, point to the person who you think is Mafia.
Do we close our eyes?
Yeah, close your eyes. 3, 2, 1, point. Okay. Nels is dead. Mafia!
By fucking Tampa! Leave it, yes!
You fucking cunt. I can't believe it.
Don't ever say that again.
I cannot believe it. I should call you that. Do the Australian. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy.
So am I stupid?
Well,
am I stupid?
Get out of the way of the kid.
I'm ready to get you out.
Like so early.
Am I stupid or did I just fucking call it?
That's all we have for Castle. Presented by Coinbase tonight. Come back tomorrow where we'll have the singles.
Lost me to eternity, dude.
We'll see that.
I guess.
I had this moment. I was like, wait, why is Sean dead?
You clutched up.
I will
It was clearly one of
Thank you.